rights are here to stay. Homophobia's got to go.
Homophobia's got to go.
Trans rights are here to stay.
Trans rights are here to stay.
Homophobia's got to go.
Good afternoon. We are interrupting your Facebook feed and live streaming on KKTV.com to bring you a live look at a protest happening right now outside of District 11's administration building. Let's take a closer look. There we have our reporter, Lauren Watson, on the scene. She's working to get more updates for our 5:30 newscast. Here's what we know so far. People are protesting a proposed policy change that could affect LGBTQI plus students. That proposed policy would prevent staff members from asking students their preferred pronouns. Supporters of the recommendation, they say that topics like this are ones that can be discussed at home, but should not be discussed in schools. I'll turn the volume up a little so you can hear that they're chanting right outside that building. We have a police presence there just in case things get a little bit more chaotic. Now, that recommendation that I was just talking about was first brought up by the Board of Education's vice president at a meeting in early February, and it received support from a board majority. Now, in that board meeting, the vice president said the change would allow students to tell staff their preferred pronouns, but staff would not be allowed to initiate the conversation. A regular board meeting for D11 is taking place right now. However, this policy change is not on the agenda. This is a live look. That's why our camera is moving around and photographers working to get the best shots for this protest. Those protesters were marching around the block. They have made it back to D11's administration building. It's around 5 o'clock right now. At 5:30, our reporter Lauren Watson will have more updates on this. This policy change that we've been discussing and the protesters are fighting against, it will go into review by a subcommittee. That subcommittee meets on the 17th. We're going to keep this live stream going until around 5:20. That's when you can go to our newscast to get the latest updates from our reporters. For now, let's go back to a closer look at what's going on outside of D11's administration building. This is in Colorado Springs.
Because the reality is that the reason why we see the violence that we've seen is because of these figures. So those to the people of the reason why we don't have rights, the reason why we even have to be out here in the cold. Okay? The reality is that the reality of treating us as humans, because when they got to do with their sexuality. Oh, did I just say that? Okay, queer rights. 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 Who are we protecting? 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 Yeah. Okay, we're gonna take a little break. I'm gonna let you know something. Do not talk to these people. It is a waste of your time and energy. Okay?
Didn't expect this to be as crazy as it is.
We're so much worse.
Crazy.
I'm gonna take 2 seconds and drink a little bit of water. I'm gonna give it over to Joseph because you know he's ready to fight it.
We know a lot of you are tuned in right now to our Facebook page, but I want to warn you that we are going to shut it down on our feed. Head to kkTV.com and we will keep this live stream going for the time being. Or you can also tune in to our newscast at 5:30. That's coming up in less than 30 minutes for all of those updates. Again, protesters outside of District 11's administration building, and they are gathered against a proposed policy change that would affect LGBTQI students. That policy change would prevent staff members from asking students about their preferred pronouns. For now, I'm Carla Hada, your digital anchor. Head to kkTV.com right now to continue watching this protest live.
Sorry, just repositioning.